In the first phase of, or I would say first section in the syllabus, that is design and planning cloud solution. And in that, designing a solution infrastructure that meets business requirement, that meets technical requirement, designing network, storage, and compute resources, creating migration plan, and envisioning future solution improvement. Let's go ahead and understand what do we mean by business requirement in this particular context. Okay, so use case, product strategy, cost optimization, supporting application design, integration and integration with external system, movement of data, design decision trade-off, buy, build and modify, success measurement, the KPI which they have asked us to build, and compliance and observability. If you look at, we know the business use case and we know the requirements. The business requirement is to have a scalable infrastructure so that you are the game performance will not go down, depends on the user. Additional requirement is to get the analytics out of game and try to sell additional blast ups, right? So there are multiple business requirement which is highlighted, not creating a special business requirement as a section, but inside the story. Cost optimization, they have asked to build the platform which is like self-managed one. Second one is auto scale environment, so they don't have to lease the physical servers, like good amount of physical servers, and then use it for some time and then leave the servers idle. So what they want is they want to have a auto scale environment. The environment will come and go based on the requirement and will only pay only for that particular time. Supporting application design, integration with external system. Currently we need to integrate with the game with the backend servers, and that is what when the user is playing on the mobile platform or desktop, I would say it should be able to interact in real time with the backend services. But at the same time, if at all there is no because of the mobile connection they are not able to connect, they should be able to send it via some files or something, some other mechanism as a batch. Movement of data, currently we are not expecting any movement of data from existing servers to the new servers. We are considering this as a greenfield implementation. Design decisions and trade-offs which you need to make. What are the aspects which you need to build? Looking at the technical requirement, high availability and failover design, elasticity of cloud resources, scalability that meets growth requirement, performance and latency. If you look at all of these parameters, it boils down to high availability, elasticity of your cloud resources. And what they said is they can use, or they want to use compute engine as the backend system. While configuring the compute engine, you need to make sure that there is a high availability configured, so the resources are spread across multiple zones and multiple regions to avoid any failures, as well as you have configured elasticity, and that is auto scaling parameter in the instance group. If you remember that, you need to configure that, right? The scalability that meets the growth of the requirement. If the requirement is going higher and higher, you will need to launch multiple compute engine instances in the backend, and ultimately you need to make sure that performance is up to mark and latency is up to the mark. The third point that we have is designing network and storage and compute. So this section, you will need to identify proper solution for your data processing needs, proper solution for your compute resources, or I would say the way you plan VPCs, peering, firewalls, and container networking, all of that together, that is what you will think about it and identify the solution. So you are not configuring it as of yet, but you are identifying what technologies you are going to use it. The fourth point in the section 1 is creating a migration plan. If at all you are taking or migrating your existing infrastructure into Google Cloud Platform, you need to identify if at all there are any impact to the licensing, if at all you are taking data into Google Cloud Platform, and there are multiple technologies which you can use it, or things which you can use it. If at all you are moving the data from your existing cloud or hosting provider to Google Cloud Platform, I think we are considering here, it's a new game, so new game will have a different kind of data. So we are not moving the data, we probably move some analytical logic or ETL logic into Google Cloud Platform, but not actually moving the data. You need to make sure that you are testing the proof of concept. Means when you identify the right choice of technology, or as a backend, game backend or ETL engines, right? You need to make sure that your game application can connect to your backend the way you expect it. So you need to do some proof of concepts before identifying or closing on the technology and start building the application. Envisioning feature solution improvement, and this is where cloud and technology improvement business needs evaluation and evangelism and advocacy, and this is where you need to think about the future, right? So currently they are building the application on the mobile, and probably that will come down to your TV, right? If at all TV is interacting with or TV is capable of having the games in it, or your desktops having a games in it, right? So you need to think all those parameters, and while you're designing the solution should not limit yourself to only to look at mobile as a gaming platform, only gaming platform. So we need to apply this principle in the subsequent lectures, and then we need to come up with the right solution. And then in the section 2, what we'll do is we'll get into actual configuration requirement for those components. So let's go ahead and identify those components in the next lecture.